Welcome back again to my channel. This is Oracle, and don't forget to like,
5 seconds till the enemy
subscribe,
reaches the
comment, and
battlefield.
share. Now
Smash
let's get
them!
into the video. So I was
All
in a
troops
trio with
deployed!
a couple of friends in the
Look,
classic
even your
game,
blood can't wait to be
and
with me.
I just was inspired to try out different heroes, and I decided to go with Alice this time around because yeah, since her
I
revamp,
crave
I've not really
more.
like touched her. Even before her revamp, I usually never really touched her. So I was like, let me just try it out in this match. And unfortunately for me, I met another hybrid in the
We are
ESP
all
that is
driven by our
Esmeralda, who is
desires,
also a
aren't we,
mage as well as
darling?
a tank. So I was quite in for like I had my work cut out for me basically.
Enjoy
And
your
from what I
last
know, Esme is
moments.
quite like tanky and she's quite strong. I think Esme is a balanced hero after all. Like she's a very good hero. She has her shields up and everything. So I
All
knew
who
for a
lust
fact
for
that
power will
early
find
game, if I
themselves
go
at
head
my
to head with
feet.
her, I was definitely gonna die. So all I was thinking was
Your
just play
blood
safe
empowers me.
until mid to late game. So I did my best to avoid her at all costs. And as you can see, she kept on cutting lean, she kept on farming, she
First
kept on
blood!
getting more resources than I was, and my marksman was also dying because as you can, if you've noticed
Darkness
something,
lingers.
this patch, marksmen are really nerfed. This patch, they're really suffering. They have it
Satisfied,
difficult
my
as compared
prince.
to other lanes. Like this patch, I feel like tanks have it better. They have it good. Tanks and support have it good this patch.
Launch
So
attack!
yeah, playing as a
Look at
hybrid
me,
also kind of
darling. Am I that
plays into it a
frightening?
bit. So yes, my marksman was suffering early
Level
game,
4.
but regardless, I was still like just farming.
Enjoy your
Since
last
Esmeralda kept
moments.
on cutting lanes, I wasn't really having like any head-to-head fights with her earlier on. So I was just chilling in my lane, and from what I could see on the map when I was playing at the moment,
Darkness is
this
closing
is
in on the
recorded
Empire.
afterwards the match by the way. This
Drown
wasn't
the
recorded when
crimson
I was playing the match.
abyss! Enemy reached level
Your
4.
And
blood
yes,
empowers me.
I picked Flicker for Alice because I realized that when she's using her ult, people can easily escape from
Enemy
her
has
ult. I
slain the
picked Flicker on
turtle.
purpose so I can maybe reach the enemies if I need to flicker to them. But here's a case where I feel like I overextended myself a bit too much early game because, as I said, Alice is quite weak early game. She's not as strong as
Double kill!
other heroes are early game, so it's best to play like safe earlier on until mid to late
Listen,
game where you've
your
gotten like
heart is
three
beating for
equipments,
me.
two to three equipments in. So this is just my base of my knowledge and the way I play. My play style, I play quite sometimes I play quite aggressively and
Each
sometimes I
and
play
every
quite
drop
safe
of your
by just
blood
having turrets.
belongs to
So
me.
if you don't like that kind of play style, I might frustrate you a bit with the way I play. But and
The
funny enough,
darkness
I play
lingers.
very aggressively when I use mages like
Battle
very
for the
squishy
queen
heroes,
of
and
the
I
dark!
play like crazily aggressive when I use like very
Killing
squishy heroes. I
spree!
don't know why I do that to myself. I feel like I need to research everything. I do need to research a bit. But that aside, just let's just
Satisfied,
talk
my
about this match.
prince.
Enemy
So
has
this match,
slain!
I really
Launch
wasn't. At the
attack!
moment, I was looking at the map, but because I wasn't in the room, I was just trying to find ways and means to like
Double
push my
kill!
lane, maybe
Shut
cut lanes a
down!
bit. But I
Mega
was
kill!
just like a bit worried to Kathleen's earlier on in the game because I know for a
Get
fact that
lost, little
the other
one.
team were moving quite together and they're quite cohesive. As you can see, since this match started, I've not really had like any
I
proper
crave
ganks from
more.
my
Instant kill!
jungle or my lane or the mage on my lane. My
Replay!
lane, like they hardly ever come to my lane. But this time around, I finally saw
The darkness lingers.
Lunox approaching my lane a bit, and I was like, okay, since she's approaching my lane, let
Drown the
me get
crimson
into
abyss!
this fight and see if we can do
Triple!
something. And we did something. We got Angela, thankfully. And mind you, you will
Enemy has
notice
been
something
slain!
whilst we play this match. The Angela on the enemy team
All who
loves
lust for power
recalling
will
every
find
time
themselves
someone is
at
killed
my
Double
beside her.
feet.
kill!
She loves recalling. And yes, if you
I
know
crave
me,
more.
okay, no one knows me. I'm quite new here. Let me calling myself out. Um, I like recalling. People who know me personally in this game know that I like recalling on people. I like it when things are a bit
Ally
toxic
has
in
been
the game.
slain!
So I like recalling on dead bodies as well. But I don't. And okay, when I initially started playing this game, whenever anyone recalls whilst on the ground, I get very very pissed, or I
Enemy has
get
slain the
all up in my
turtle!
emotions, and
Destroy
then
the
I start
turret!
making like crazy mistakes. But after playing this game for a couple of like for a couple of years, okay, not a couple of years, but a couple of months, like in,
Satisfied
I
with
realized
less.
that being toxic is part of the game. Being toxic is part of the game. It's part of it's not the game culture. Our game
Look at
culture
me
is a
go.
bit
Am I
toxic.
that
It's a
good?
love-hate relationship. This game can stress you out as well as it can make you happy in like a few seconds. So yeah, this match I realized that
Your
no one was
blood
actually paying
empowers
attention
me.
to me as much on my lane because they realized I was just tagging my turret most of the time. So I feel like the enemies were just ignoring me basically. But here's the case: I
Enjoy your
walked
last
right
moments.
into the enemies, and it became a 4v1 situation. In fact, a 5v1 situation at the point. But luckily for me, Angela, I had an Angela on my team, so that is one of the people I was playing in the trio with, one of my friends. They altered me very quickly, and I was saved at that moment. But as you can see, my red passive, my blood second passive was almost done until Hayabusa jumped in. But luckily for Hayabusa, he escaped by entering the position and recalling back to the base. But we were able
Darkness
to
is
take down one
closing in
person,
on
so
the
it
Empire.
wasn't so much of a bad trade off. It wasn't so much of a bad trade off, honestly. But then again, I realized that most of
Listen,
the enemy's
your heart
rotation
is
was
beating
on
for
the gold lane.
me.
It looked like they really didn't want to rotate to my lane, so I was quite okay with that. Was alone in gold and everything. It was quite this, as I said, this match was quite interesting. It was quite confusing earlier on. It was quite confusing for me. I was like, why
I
is
crave
Zalon in the
more.
gold lane? Like, well, I digress. And why is what's her face? Joy the mid laner as well as it was just a mess. This match as a whole was a mess. And this is
Enjoy your
a
last
mythic lobby by the
moments.
way. This is like a whole mythic
Now the
lobby.
crimson
So I was
approach.
a bit like it was a bit off-putting. It was a bit off-putting seeing like, oh well, I thought they were just trying to like understand the new meta or something. I was a bit confused. Honestly, I was just confused. But I was able to secure a kill with Esmeralda, and yes, I quite was obsessed with getting Esmeralda kill this match. But she kept on cutting lanes early game, and I was just jealous. I was just jealous. But here's the case that I wasn't quite getting like the hit I was looking for. Uh, I still continue playing. As you can see, their dead bodies are just scattered all over the place. It's so cute. It's so nice surviving, but it was quite like
Look, even your blood
weird
can't
because we
protect
didn't really
me.
have a frontliner. So I ended up being a frontliner in this match. And as you see, the reason why I picked that flicker on Alice really
Your
like
blood
showed
empowers
at that
me.
point where I flickered towards Joy because Joy can easily escape. So that's how like I was able to secure the kill with Joy. The
We are all
flicker really
driven by
came
our
in clutch for
desires,
me.
aren't we,
That is why I like
darling?
using flicker on any type of mate. Like I just like using flicker if I'm not in the jungle.
The darkness
I like using
lingers.
flicker. The only time I don't use flicker is when I use marksman like Mia. Yes, I think she's the only marksman I don't use like
Are you
flicker on.
lost, little
She's the only one I
lamb?
use inspire on. Yeah. Apart from her, I don't like using any other like mortal
From the
spell
crimson
on
abyss.
heroes except flicker. Flame shot, I hardly use flame shot. I only use flame shot when I'm playing Kagura because I'm not about to use flicker. I don't like using flicker combo on Kagura. It's a bit too stressful for me. It makes me overthink stuff. So I just like using the flame shots combo when I'm using Kagura. So over here, I realized that I was overextending myself a bit, and thankfully, Lunos wasn't planning to abandon me, but I was still going to escape thanks to Alice's first skill. So thankfully, I
Each and
escaped, but I
every
realized that
drop
their
of your
tower
blood
was just
belongs to me.
a few points down, and I really wanted to take the tower down. But here's the situation where I
Satisfied,
didn't
my
factor in the
feast.
fact that these people would definitely run towards me again. They wouldn't let me go scot free. But I was also banking on the fact that Angela might ult me, but I think, yeah, we overextended ourselves at this point. We took down Joy, yes, but we overextended ourselves, and I was feeling so bad that I took Angela down with me. So I kept on apologizing, and because we were playing the trio and he's a friend of mine, he was like, "Oh, it's cool, it's okay." But I still felt kind of bad taking him down with me. So that's why they went for the Lord. They took the Lord. They secured the Lord. I saw Izzy out there trying to push. Lunox killed Zalon. Zalon killed our jungle. Hayabusa killed Lunox. It
Look,
was
even your
just a
blood
bad
can't wait
trade
to be
off
with me.
for my team in general. As you can see, we were way behind in gold. and kills as well. So I was just a bit frustrated. I was
The
thinking,
darkness
there's
lingers.
no way we are winning this match. That's what I was thinking. Like, there's no way we're winning this match because they have few of their towers up in the mid lane, and we have only two up
Darkness
in
is
ours.
closing
Oh,
in
okay,
on
we
the
had like
Empire.
both mid lanes have like, but ours was like through and then
Drown in the
a bit
crimson
of a
abyss.
sprinkle, a silver, like a sliver of a tower left in the mid lane, honestly. And Lucian kept on missing his combos, which was quite like frustrating to see because at this point you don't want to be missing your combos. Because it's mid to late game and we need all the kills we can get. Like we need to secure as much kills as we can so that we can get some chance to actually
Satisfy
push
my
forward.
thirst.
So yeah, I saw the minions coming. Although I saw a lot, like go to a base, I noticed like Izzy had taken down a lot. So I was like, okay, let me try and take down the mid lane at least because Luna was also carrying my lane. So I was like, let me just take down the mid lane. And unfortunately, Zalon took
I
down
crave
her
more.
Angela, but fortunately for us, Ezia took down both Zalon and their Angela. So I was just trying to get the mid lane, but Joy was
Your
defending
blood
the mid lane
empowers
hard.
me.
She was refusing to retreat. Like she was refusing to just let it go, let it go. Like she was refusing to let it go. But then again, Hayabusa came with her and thankfully we wiped them out. Honestly, we wiped them out. Our jungle was also working on something on the side whilst we were also working on something in the middle.
We
So
are all driven by our
thankfully we wiped them
desires,
out.
aren't
And
we,
Angela altered
darling?
me. She was just showing her emotes on top of my head. So I needed to show emotes back because yeah, as a trio, it's nice to show
Enjoy your
emotes when you
last
play this game.
moments.
And as I said, this game, the toxic culture is a love hate relationship. You don't want it being directed at you, but you like directed at
Each and
others.
every
Like that's the
drop
fun
of
part of
your
the toxic
blood
culture of
belongs
this.
to me.
And yes, because Angela likes
Drown
the
in the
enemy Angela
crimson
likes spam
abyss.
recall, I was just on her neck. I just wanted to kill her. But unfortunately, I overextended myself and yeah, I got taken down. And Angela got taken down as well, which was quite sad. And at that point, I was losing hope because Zion had just gotten his triple thing. As you can see, Angela is busy spamming recall on her head, like busy spamming recall on her head, and it was just getting to me. Like Loki, I was getting pissed. I was getting pissed. I was getting. My emotions were all up on a rise. I think I was start trying to record whilst I play the game.
Our turret has been
But at
destroyed.
this point, I had lost hope for us because it looked like the Lord has spawned and Ajango just got like respawned. But Izia was really locking in. Izia was really locking in, taking down like their
Are you
salients,
lost, little
had like
lamb?
their support, and then Zilan, because Zilan likes to push a lot. If you do not like pay attention, these Zilan players are like pushing a lot. But thankfully, our jungle also was cooking. Whilst he was cooking, I thought to myself that maybe I should push my lane all up to the front because no one is coming for the Lord. No one is coming for the Lord. So maybe I should just push my lane all up to the front. Then maybe that would force
Look
like
at
the
me,
enemies to
darling.
like
Am
pay
I that
attention to their
frightening?
base, and then could actually buy us some kind of time to take the Lord. But unfortunately, again, I ran into the enemies. I don't know how, but I feel like I was being tracked. Every single time I'm just trying to like push peacefully, the enemies kind of find a way to find me. And they always do find a way to find me. But thankfully, Alice has like a very good first kill, which is very, very
I
good for
crave
escaping.
more.
And luckily, I escaped that because that was going to be like an easy takedown for them. If I had overextended myself and stayed, I would have
All who
definitely
lust for
died.
power will find
But then
themselves
again, I realized that
falling.
my teammates wanted to try something. Like they wanted to take out the enemies as much as they could. And thankfully, our jungle took out their jungle. So I really wanted us to go for the Lord at this point. I really wanted us to go for the Lord. So I kept on asking them that. Well, at this point, since we already have these
Listen,
people,
your
maybe
heart
go for
is
Lord.
beating for
And
me.
whilst you go for Lord, I'll just try and then maybe distract them
Enjoy your
again
last
with the flicker. The
moments.
flicker, the reason why I like flicker on Alice is because it helps get to objectives easy. But my jungle didn't listen. Just go back to the base. He refused to go back to the base. And at this point, I was just like, bro, what am I supposed to do? He was asking me to protect him. And I was like, bro, what am I supposed to do? I just told you to go for the lot so I can
Each and
distract
every
them.
drop of your
But did he
blood
listen?
belongs
No.
to
And
me.
the minions were
Do you
also
wish to
pushing to our
join me?
base. So At this point, I was just I had lost hope. I have actually lost hope.
Listen,
At this juncture, I
your
had lost
heart
hope.
is
I don't
beating
know. I
for
don't remember
me.
if we won this match or not. All I remember is that I just recorded it after the match because I was like, let me try and start posting videos on this
Drown in the
channel.
darkness is
I mean, I've
closing
posted a couple, but
in.
I've never really taken my time to sit down, excuse me, sit down and edit or maybe like talk over the videos as much as since I started this channel. So I was like, okay, let me just do something different this time around. But I was surprised that the enemy team didn't actually go for the Lord after they took us down. It was quite confusing for me. And yeah, I didn't even know that Hayabusa was trying to, I mean, go back to his base. And I didn't even know why he did that shadow bounce
Well
that he
played.
just did. It was quite confusing. But then again, I saw Esme on the map going to our base, but because
The
Lunas was
darkness
there, I was like
lingers.
chill about it. And our jungle was also like just chilling in
All
that
for the Queen
bush.
of Blood.
But then again, I wanted to check the bush. That's actually my first skill there. But
Come and
I didn't
slay.
even know that what's her face Joy was in that bush. So it was just a lucky guess, and my lucky guess actually got us something. Because when I threw my first kill, she thought I was going to like blink towards her. So I think she panicked, then she came out and then showed off herself, and then that's how she got taken out. But after she was taken out, we also took the lot down. But unfortunately for Lunox, she was taken out by Esme at this point. But I was like, let me just
Your
pursue
club
them
is
as much as I can because I
powerful.
have Angela on top of my head. I had Angela following me and she had told me that she had her ult ready, and
Drown in the
I was
crimson
like,
of
okay, since Angela has her ult, let me just try and then get to the enemies basically. And as you can see, I was just focused on Zillion. I was just focused on Zillion. And I was just trying my best to protect Angela at that point, but I failed. I failed as a tank and as I just failed as an ESP to protect my Angela overall. And I was also taken down in the process. And that Angela with her recall again. Goodness, that Angela with her recall was just it was just pissing me off the entire time. But I think we had a lot, so the lot was like a bit of a distraction, if I may say. But I wanted them to like push the goal lane at least. Since they were all on the ESP lane, I just wanted them to push the goal lane up a bit. I don't know, maybe I was asking for too much. But since I was there, I was just like, at
Ult
this
is
point,
not
I'm
ready.
just trying to fill in the void whilst I
Your
wait for
team
my
destroyed a turret.
respawn, for me to be spawned back at the base. But then again, my jungle was cooking. My jungle was going after Hayabusa like his life depended on it. His life,
All
I feel
humans
like his
for
life really
power will
depended on it.
find
I feel like my
themselves
jungle
at
wanted
my
this win
feet.
more than we did. As you can see, Angela was busy ulting towards them,
An
so
enemy has been
all was
slain.
good. It was good. So our jungle was taking out the assassins, and I saw the fight going, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm not walking all the way there. I'm actually gonna teleport, get
Enemy
there,
has been slain. Double
ult,
kill.
then flicker, and then get them." So I was after
King.
Great
Esme's
play. Your
life
team
again
destroyed a
because at
turret.
this point Angela was dead, and I was like,
Understood.
since Angela the
Request destroyed a
pro
turret.
recaller is dead, maybe let me just focus on Esme, my favorite
The darkness
person on this
lingers.
map, except Angela. But she
Team
kept on going
destroyed a
back
turret.
into her base. It was quite hard to like just get close to her. But yeah, I was hoping we
Triple
could take her
kill.
out, and we did take her out, securing a wipe out, and this helped us secure the win. A win I didn't think was going to be possible, but we secured the win. But then
Victory.
again, thank you for enjoying this video, and I hope you like and subscribe. See you in the next one.